What's up, y'all? It's Ice McGowan, aka Mr. Yugi Boomer. I guess that's what I am. I guess I'm a Yugi Boomer. That's what the Master Duel community is calling me. Well, I'm a part of the Master Duel community. I am the community, you are me, and I am you. I've been here 45 days strong, man. I've done 45 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I've had a frustratingly fun time. That's the best way to explain these past, almost 2 months now of Master Duel is frustratingly fun. I feel like I'm playing like you know how there's checker players and then there's chess players, and chess players, they feel like they're a step above. I feel like I'm a step above the Pokemon people. And that's really how I felt back in the day when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! 2. And I think that was the biggest appeal to Yu-Gi-Oh! For me, even like just because Pokemon was very straightforward. Pokemon was my Pokemon is stronger than your opponent, your Pokemon. Or, it had its nuances and its intricacies because it's like, well, you're water and this is fire and water beats fire, but fire beats plant. So it wasn't like super like easy, but it wasn't high level as Yu-Gi-Oh! Like watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like just watching a chess match. It's like a trap. I got traps, I got spells, I got effects, I got different things that I can do. These cards confuse and make an even stronger monster. And, and then even though Yugi and the Duelist Kingdom was out there cheating, it was still very entertaining. And the card game for me was just as entertaining. So growing up, I was playing. I was going up to Toys R Us every Saturday from 10 to 12 in St. Louis at the Toys R Us. Rest in peace, Toys R Us. Shout out my boy Jeffrey. We would go play Yu-Gi-Oh! And my boy Mike Jones, my boy Darius, my boy Josh, we would go up there. Who? Mike Jones. We would go up there and play Yu-Gi-Oh! We were so in tune with Yu-Gi-Oh! We would play Yu-Gi-Oh! Over the phone. If we couldn't duel each other in person, we'd be on the phone all right, I put Dark Magician down in attack mode. I put it now, and I set two cards in my back row. Well, we wasn't saying back row. It's like I put 2 cards face down. This back row that's new terminology. That's the Master Duel terminology. But it's been a lot of fun getting integrated back into Yu-Gi-Oh!, specifically Master Duel. But what got me there was my love for Yu-Gi-Oh! I still got my deck. I got my deck. What year was this? I was 12. So this was 2003, 2002, 2001. I feel like I was younger than that. No. I had to be 8 or 9 because it was in the 90s. So it was, somewhere around, probably 02. Probably 02, I want to say. 02 and 03 and 04. Somewhere in that 3-year span, I feel like somewhere in there, from 10 to 13-ish, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is my deck from back then. You can see the how dirty the Velcro is. It's barely sticking on. It's holding on for dear life. A little Ultra Pro box. Got my Dark Magician. Got my Genzo. Got my Goblin Elite Tac Force. I had my whole little deck. Look out, the Luster Dragon. This is a very monster heavy deck, I will say. Penguin Soldier, put that card back, get that card back to you. Swords of Revealing Light. I got 2 decks. This was my Genzo deck, and then I had another deck that I can't find right now. But I had 2 decks that I was using back in the day. So I'm in here. I'm in these Yu-Gi-Oh! Streets. That's what makes me a Yu-Gi-Oh! Boomer. I played I guess it's called TCG. I played TCG back in the Stone Ages now. It feels like being in my early 30s now. Very early 30s, mind you. Don't try to make me look like an old man out here. But I've always loved Yu-Gi-Oh! I would show you my background screen, but that's the phone I'm recording on. But my iPhone, even before I got it back into Master Duel, was the Yugi with the Millennium puzzle on. So Yu-Gi-Oh! And I have a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh! Merch. Shout out to Hypeland. But I always loved Yu-Gi-Oh! Even when I was away from it. So my page, for the most part, is a lot of anime content. I would say 95% of my page is anime content. So when I got into streaming, I wanted to stream something that was, on YouTube, they'd be like, you be in your niche. And I wanted to stream something that was in my niche, which was anime. And I played Sparking Zero. Dragon Ball Z was cool and it was fun. It's a great game, but I felt like I didn't get a real community from it. And then I played other games that wasn't anime. I played Call of Duty. I played, even with my son, I played Roblox. I played Dead by Daylight. I played Helldivers. And, all of these games, which is I love to play outside of streaming, but none of them, I didn't really build a sense of community with them. Literally the first day of me playing Master Duel, boom, community. People hopping in. Oh, this is your first time? This is your first time? Oh, this is this. This is how you do this. Oh, what's your code? Here, take this code so you can get a branded deck. Oh, take this, do this. You should do this. It got a little overwhelming, but I was super appreciative of it. And I can't say that like my views were going crazy, but it's not, I wasn't concerned about the quality. I wasn't concerned about the quantity. I was concerned about the quality of people that were coming in the rooms genuinely trying to help. Like, I thought the internet, it's undefeated and it has a lot of trolls, and they keep talking about like this toxic side of Master Duel, where it's just this toxic fan base that you haven't experienced yet. And 45 days in, I felt like I had maybe 1 or 2 people come in, but nothing to make me feel a different way about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel community. So as for a 45-day guy, I would say that the community is still great, but to backtrack a little bit, everybody was so helpful. And I think the only thing that was funny, you had people with different opinions and different ways to go about it. But and mostly what this video will show later is that I had to put in the work. Just like everything else, I had to put in the work. I had to learn all of the new things, and I would not have gotten there without my community. I think when I came back, stuff is banned, stuff is not banned. Like, there was so many changes. There was changes in the TCG, but there was in the OCG, but then there were changes in the Yu-Gi-Oh! That I used to play. Obviously, they have a whole, I think at this point, thousands of new cards, and I had to learn everything. I'm like, what the hell? XYZ? What is that? Is the XYZ, was that like the last 3 letters of the alphabet? Yeah, XYZ. No, this is a actual type of monster now, and they have synchro. Okay, but the synchro is in your extra deck with your fusion cards, with your ritual cards. So it's like you got ritual cards, XYZ, synchro, and fusion all in the same, and then you got link. What is a link? What is a link? Why we linking now? What's going on? What is going on in this community? So it was very, I don't even know what it was. A lot. It was a lot. I was just like, hey, I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but this ain't the Yu-Gi-Oh that I remember. And it sounded like an old person. Now, what in the world? This ain't what I grew up on. Back in my day, all you had was a monster card, a fusion card, a ritual, a magic, and a trap. We didn't even call them spell cards. Now they spell cards. I know it say spell on the dang card, but we didn't call them that because we was watching the anime. Now they got a JYX summon, and then a synchronicity summon, and then they got what is it called? A linkage, a chain summon. You could chain, can't you chain? What is it? I don't know, man. I just this is too much. Like that, I felt so old. I felt like my great grandson was trying to teach me how to use FaceTime. Like, that's how I felt my first couple of days, and I was so overwhelmed. But my community, I cannot stress it enough. Like, those were the people who got me through. Number one thing I credit my community for is getting me a deck. Getting me a deck that was not only competitive, but was easy to learn. And the Sword Soul deck did both of that. Now, yeah, I might not be able to go to master with the Sword Soul deck, but I was able to grind and get to platinum with it. And it took some time, but I learned a lot. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go through some of the wins. We're going to go through some of the losses. We're going to go through more of the wins than the losses, though. I don't want y'all thinking that y'all can just pull up on me and beat me. I took some L's, but I was out there kicking some hind myself. So we're going to talk through both of those. We're going to talk through both sides. You're going to see the fun part of it, but you're also going to see the frustrating part of it, because that's what Master Duel is to me. It's a frustratingly fun game to do it. So without further ado, here is the highlight on my road to platinum. Yeah, friendship. Friendship on 3. 1, 2, 3. Friendship. Okay. Emergence off the rip. Boom, off the rip. Emergence to your face. Back out. Okay. Add Moyi. No. Okay. Cancel. Okay. Okay. Deck to the hand. Okay, what we bring? Add Moyi. Okay, that's what y'all was saying. Add Moyi. Okay. Ask yourself. Don't ask yourself. I'm not Chatterbob. I ain't gonna do that. Moyi. Okay. Moyeezy. Okay, now what we got? Where we at? Boom. We here. Okay. Who am I bringing out? This one? We got to fight, huh? Do I toggle it back on? Y'all saying if I toggle it off, do I toggle it back on? And then choose it? You're gonna lose no matter what here. Do I get that 3? My clock restart though when I get it back though, right? Got cooked by the damn clock. Yes, go to solo. I'm gonna save that duel. No, why would I want the public to see me? I'm getting the hang of it now. I understand it now. It ain't gonna take me 300 seconds like it did before. Fudge, that's what that meant. Damn. That was stupid. That was stupid. I made mistakes, man. Mistakes were made. I didn't read the card properly. That's just the equivalent of ashing myself. The spell card makes it so you can only target the Skull Guardian. Damn, so like, how the hell do you beat this card when it come out? So you put this card out, your opponent activates the card to effect while you in control of the forces. You can negate. Oh, so that's why I didn't go back to his hand, because now he got 2 of them. It didn't go back to his hand because it negated my effect. Then how the hell do you get this card off the field? Oh. But it does suck getting my butt whooped back to back to back. It'd be different if like it was close and I was just like I was in the mix, but I'm getting whooped. Oh yeah, activate
Still in
that.
pretty good shape and everything for 32.
Yeah, I'm trying to, man. My son is an athlete too, so like I got to stay in shape to at least be competitive, if in quotations competitive. Yeah, he keeps me young. Do I grab blackout here or?
Yeah, just because if emergence wouldn't really grab us anything we don't already have,
Yeah.
and like blackout is just another good point of interaction here.
Yeah. Okay, we do the long one play.
Yeah. And even better, that long one can pitch that Vashuda, making it so that we can have it in the graveyard for later.
Yeah.
Or the extra Mogi, up to you.
Yeah. Okay.
This is an Adamantipator. You know the Dragon we were playing in our. Why did we just normal summon this? What are we doing?
Don't do nothing with it, right?
No, just let him die.
What? Is this another bot?
I hope it's not.
Unless he got a card that needs a card in the graveyard. No.
No, Adamantipator is a rock deck that synchro summons a bunch. That Dragite is the boss monster of Adamantipator. Or are these people just giving us free wins, man? We're trying to play this game.
Right, yeah, I'm trying to just get...
Shoot,
that's funny, man. I'll bring Taya out just in case, and then we'll finish him.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Is this how platinum? Is this the road to platinum? This would be the easiest road I've taken so far to get up to another tier. Yeah, I need to see his deck for sure.
Because Adamantipator as a rock synchro deck is actually scary. So like that him summoning that one guy just kind of gave me a small lurch in my stomach, looking like, oh no.
Okay, so this is not a bot, I guess.
It was Adamantipator. What was he doing? Huh?
So what's the play with this deck?
Okay, so all the researchers, the 3 blues, the 3 reds on the top, and the 3 green guys all have an effect that you excavate. You flip up the top 5 cards of your deck, you find a rock monster, and you get to free summon it straight out of your deck, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And their whole line is they synchro, right?
Mm-hmm. 2 more wins till we plat.
It's just experience. Mm-hmm. Like part of also me and my own journey with this game is when I want to understand a deck, I just typically go to try out the deck and understand what it does, so I have a better idea of how to fight it with what I like to play personally.
Mm-hmm.
And so just having been in the game for as long as I have, played some of these decks, seen some things. I mean, I'm not the most experienced person out there, but the years and years of playing against and seeing certain things kind of gives you that little bit of intuition.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of reminds me, I was talking about this a little bit with Rogue Rocker. It kind of reminds me when like retired football players become commentators, and then they'll look at a defense or they'll look at an offense. Like say Tom Brady is a commentator, and he'll look at an offense and he'll be like, oh, they got 3 wide, they got this guy over here. Oh, they're about to run these 3 plays, and then they literally run the exact play that he said that they were going to run. It's just like, damn, like just all those years of playing, you even know just how the offense is set up. You already know what's going to happen. Like
exactly.
That's so cool to me. The Long Wong Defleur Chi play is the play, right? With this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the deck's bread and butter. Just to kind of like, all right, well, we can at least do this. This is the safe setup.
Mm-hmm. So I go blackout just to be safe?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just because we already got...
Whoa,
just because we already got everything else. And blackout is blackout is another point of interaction for us.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Should I get rid of that my other long one, right?
Yeah, because Emergence can grab anything else for us on the
Right.
later turn.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it don't matter. Boom. I get the token.
And it really is as well here. The Max C is going to absolutely as well put a lot more pressure on this guy's deck, which I'm assuming is something, considering he's got a sleeves and a board and a cool maid. And
Yeah.
all that, so I'm hoping he takes it
Yeah.
seriously. Cosmetics.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could negate it.
Okay.
My thing here, I'm thinking is like if we do let him summon, you know, they still are going to combo off because they have a bunch of cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then like it just becomes trickier to interact with him. So I would say, yeah, we can. No, not with YUGIOH. Not with YUGIOH with the Baron.
Oh.
Because remember,
Oh, it's an effect. Ah, fudge. Sickles.
yeah, it's all good. It happens.
So there's no way. I wish you can just back out. Fudge. That was stupid. Shit.
We'll negate our own YUGIOH. I think banish one of the long ones and.
Oh no! Damn it.
Oh, we have to negate the Baron here. Damn.
Well, I guess we got to see this play out.
Yeah.
The effect cards. Now I just blew through both of my negates.
Yeah. YUGIOH is for monsters only.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Is it still asking me? It's asking me. Do I want to?
We can black out here if you want. Honestly, I think that would be good. No, actually, let him at it. Let him at his card because we want to because we turned off our negates accidentally. We want to get some extra draws off with this Maxi.
Mm-hmm. So this quick effect don't use Barons either.
No.
Okay.
Because the Baron's wording is very deceptive. It doesn't say once per turn. It says once per turn once while it's on the field. Meaning that if you were to use the negate and it's still 6 around, it won't have the negate to use any other time later while it's on the board.
Okay.
Emergence, grab Taya, summon Taya.
Do I clear his field?
No. And the reason why I would say no is because that Ashen monster isn't doing anything, but because he controls a monster, it turns off Imperm.
Okay, cool. So just do the emergence play.
Yeah, do your emergence line.
Okay.
Oh, you control no cards, yeah. Vados? What do you mean?
Do I do anything with that?
No.
Yeah.
This guy really went into the new selection pack and really opened cards and said, "Yep, that's a deck."
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do something with this.
Drytron and Ashen really just don't have.
Whoa! How is this card on my side of the field?
It pops a field spell and summons it to your own board.
Oh, okay.
But as long as you don't actually do anything with the Vados, this thing does nothing.
Okay. I can use it for summoning purposes or no?
Don't do that. Don't let it leave your board.
Okay.
Because if you do, it blows up everything.
Okay.
What
what am I grabbing?
We're grabbing Taya here.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time. I'm probably just gonna have to attack.
The fusion, yeah. You're right. Yeah, it's getting kind of tight. So then, when it prompts you, use YUGIOH to search long one for follow up. Use Taya to send another Moe to graveyard or Vishuda.
Okay.
Or it's fine. You can just attack here and kill him.
Yeah.
But if it is the Ashen trap card that does a fusion summon, it's not going to really do anything. We just want to get time back so we can make it easier to kill.
Yeah.
Especially if this deck doesn't do anything. It's not like we're in a threatened position. We still have our blackout. We still have one of the YUGIOHs to do an effect negate. We're comfy.
Okay.
Poison the old man in 2025, and it's not even the burn event that's going on. What kind of year is this?
This guy's deck is random as heck. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, he takes it back to his board.
A no to everything?
Blackout now. Pop the trap card, pop the Vados here.
Okay. And then give her one of my she salves.
Just one of them.
Yeah.
And then even though the Vados does trigger here, it kind of just doesn't matter. What? Huh.
Do this?
It doesn't matter. No. The card isn't doing anything.
Okay.
Just be very careful. We still have ways to win this game, so we don't want to lose to the timer.
Should I turn it off?
Yeah, just...
How did he go to 0 if I pulled the card off the field?
The effect of the trap card is a lingering effect, so even if it leaves the board, once it's applied, it lasts the entire turn. Different from continuous, which continuous effects have to be on the board in order to continue applying. But like, cool, this guy's board still does nothing, so we...
Which one? Do anything with this?
No, we just Raigeki him.
Okay.
I don't even know what that card is, but I don't think it actually does anything, so... That card in the middle, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, stop asking me about this. Drop
But are you
this.
really sure you don't want to activate a card ice? Oh, the box there.
Get him up out of there. And then we do Ashuna.
Ashuna make monk, Ashuna banish to summon a guy.
Okay. Taya.
That's why I love playing like 2 or 3 Taya, because it's just like a lot of people when they built this deck back in the day only played one, but it was like, yeah, the grind game, man. Like that second one does come up.
Banish. Doesn't matter, I guess, huh?
It doesn't matter. You have lethal even with just what you have on board right now.
Oh yeah, I do, huh? Yeah, I do. Right.
But if the whole world's your oyster, make whatever 8 you want and switch that Vishuda to attack and kill him.
Let's do it. I put the Punisher out. I haven't played with him yet, so I think it'd be good to just at least put him out here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Black Alpha Punisher. See? Yeah, see? We thinking on the same thing. Boom!
Yep.
Yeah, let's drop him. That's game time.
Big ol' Psychic and Punisher. See, look, the Vishuda came up.
Oh, yeah, it did pop. All right. Nah, I don't know what that does, so I'm going to just leave that alone. Game time.
The Psychic and Punisher, funny enough, was asking if you wanted to boost it.
Yeah.
42 versus your opponent's already 27.
There's a bear on the floor. Bringing out bear on the floor. Bringing out Draco. Bringing out Sinister. Doing the whole long combo. Shisha out. Bringing him out with the banish and everything. With the Teen Ying and the Mo Yeezy. Shout out my girl Mo Yeezy. Mo Yeezy was popping, man. I'd be nowhere without you. I am here today because of you, Mo Yeezy. So this is a tribute video to Mo Yeezy as it is a road to platinum. But the teens came in, Ashuda, Adhara, Vishuda, all of those guys, Ashuna, all you guys came through, Monk. Even though I didn't really use you that much, I feel like you were underused because I was, at that time, I was still trying to understand the link part of it, and and I had Shaman in my deck, then I took Shaman out, then I put her back in and I took her out. So it was a lot of learning going on through those first 12 days. But with that, I got down. I got the combos down. I understood, like, okay, these two, if I can get these, if I do, okay, I do Mo Yi, and then her, then with the token, I can bring out Shisha. Then later I can bring out Baron, and I can do this and I can do that. So it was like, oh, well, this, this situation, since I do have a lot of monsters banished, I should bring out Sinister. And Sinister can, is based on banishment. I think that's the one that's based on banished cards. So it's like, oh, should I bring out Draco? So like learning even though Baron rules overall, there's no situation where you wouldn't necessarily win with bringing her out, but there was situation that certain cards led themselves to be more beneficial in. And that's what I had to learn too. But doing Sword Soul helped me figure out combos. It helped me understand how synergy works. It helped me understanding the play after the play after the play. And that's why I compare Yu-Gi-Oh! To chess, because it's not just, oh, this is in front of me, oh, I'm going to beat you and jump over yours. It's not like that with checkers. And I know there's some planning to checkers, but with chess, it's like you have to think however many, 4, 5, 6 moves ahead. Like I'm putting this here to get you down the line. And then you throw in the max C's and not wanting to play in the max C. And you throw in the ash and you call by and stuff like that. And you talk about imperm. And it's like, man, you think you cooking. And I think that, for me, that was always, like, for me, that was what sucked the most. If, like, I'm thinking I'm about to get the Mo Yi going, the Mo Yi combo, and boom, imperm. I can't even bring the token out. So I'm just stuck with Mo Yi, and she's not weak by any means, but you got a card out there with, what, 1,700, I think her attack points is, and just kind of out there on the island by herself. She's just like, hell, I'm supposed to be synchro summoned in a minute, and somebody's supposed to tribute me. Now I'm just out here by myself, by just little Mo Yeezy, just by myself. And even when they would, do that to Long, like I just got my mans out here. And then granted, you took the 1,200, but no, I'm not even able to do my combo. So I think, and then they had Sword Soul Emergence and everything. So just learning how all of those cards played together was really fun. Getting the platinum I'm getting excited just thinking about it again, like getting the platinum with the help of my friends, because I literally named the deck. I named my deck Friendship. Because I wouldn't have got there with them, and they were great in helping me play. And I think it'd be really funny if somebody I beat watches this video and it's like, you had all that help? You had somebody helping you with those moves. Shout out to Phoenix. Phoenix, man, he is a hell of a guy. I would not be here today in the Master Duel community and this good at Master Duel without Phoenix. He was literally like the head coach in my ear. Okay, do this, now do this, and do this. And then, because, the chat is delayed. The chat is 10, 15, 20 seconds delayed. And with me being so new, I did have 15, 20 seconds to wait because I'm trying to learn the moves. And by the time I do the move, the clock, the timer is still my least favorite person. So, and my least favorite part of the game. So it definitely was in the beginning. And I'm sure I took a couple time losses or I made bad decisions because I didn't have the time. So it was like, okay, let's get on a voice channel and talk about this on Discord, and which we did. But Phoenix went a step further and he made me a Discord, like with rules and different voice channels and different categories for people to hop in, where like every time I upload a video, it'll populate. If you just want to talk about anime and stuff that wasn't related to Master Duel, like all of that stuff. And I am super thankful for Phoenix for doing that. And through all of this, I had to kind of figure out where I stood in the Master Duel community. It's just like, I don't want to be the person. I'm learning Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and it's 2 years. So it's like, but right now I'm still in the learning phase, and I'm going to just take stuff as it comes. But all in all, it's been a wild ride, and it's been a good game. And I think where I'm at right now, I'm still excited. I still feel like it's day one. I think my energy might be kind of down on a couple different streams, but that's from other stuff. And not like I'm stressed in life, but it's just like I'm a dad, and I'm a son, and I'm a brother. So and I take pride in all three of those things. And so being a leader of people, I am busy all of the time. So sometimes I'm streaming super late. Sometimes I'm streaming and I'm dead tired. But I want to be consistent with the stream because I feel like I'm showing up for you guys. Like, you guys put a lot of time and effort into getting me better. And I can show up for a stream no matter how my day was for a couple hours and play. And that's what I learned. I've learned that, like, okay, how do I navigate this? And I thought of the community days, and the community days are great. I'm not re-recording that. That's just what it is. Y'all just gonna get that blooper. And the community days are great. I've been able to hop on the voice channel with people who help me. We duel each other. We help each other and stuff like that. But anywho, let's wrap up with my last game that got me to platinum.
No, send them over there. But you said platinum is, I've been killing it with the coin tosses. Platinum.
You You got better coin toss luck than I do, damn.
I mean, yeah, this is very much a today thing.
The platinum is what?
Platinum you can lose out of though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the moment you hit plat 5, if you start losing too much, you will derank.
Okay.
It's
We
like-
go bread and butter here. Look at me.
Yeah,
We're using the lingo.
We mow E here, and we just kind of roll with it.
Drop it. Yeah, let me get that going. Shao. Ow.
No Ash, no Emperor, no Veiler, please, game. Inshallah, this mow E rolls off.
That's funny. Oh, Maxi. That's
That's
not bad. That's better than fake Veiler.
We were like 12 non-engine when I looked at it last. That's not just explicitly hand traps. That's also like one and two of those cards being Regeki Feather Duster.
Right. Drop it. Boom.
As you wait for Fiendsmith. You know, making the Chijou here to draw a card plus search Long Yuan for follow-up or Emergence would not be terrible, just because we already have Blackout. Even if we don't use the Long Yuan to summon, to make something, we don't give our opponent too many cards connected.
Draw Ash. So bring out Long One, right?
Yeah, we can either Emergence or Long One. They both do the same thing. But like, whatever we grab, we're not going to use it anyways.
So not use it this turn, because he's going to get more cards.
Right. We wanna prevent this guy from drawing as many cards as possible.
And then set Blackout.
Yeah, we set Blackout. We pass and pray.
P&P.
That Ash is gonna take us a long way, along with the Chijou, negate into Blackout pops. Now that we Ash.
Now that we Ash.
Now that we Ash. Yeah. Oh, Hime is just a nice ritual monster to have as far as for extra points of advantage.
Who?
They had the Nova anyways. That's fine. We can still hold our negates and pops for something else that matters.
Now he goes full Drytron combo.
We still have ways to interact with it. To answer your thing, Antoine, when Fiendsmith comes out, if Yubel isn't hit, it is going to be Fiendsmith Yubel. Like, there's just no two ways about it. That deck is going... Snake Eyes is 2 hit in order to... That's
do
just
this?
how it is.
Do I use this?
No, this guy's not doing... Hold on, Antoine. No. Hold on one sec. No, this ain't doing anything here, boss.
Is Antoine back?
So he is, but he's been talking for a bit.
Okay. Oh, I don't hear him at all. Damn. I guess he's just muted for me.
Yeah, you have to unmute him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you muted him earlier.
Yeah, I did because I know he couldn't do it in time. Do I do anything with this?
No, we leave it. Chijou can't Chijou can't interact with anything in the hand, so we gotta actually wait for the bodies to hit the board and activate on the board.
Let the bodies hit the board.
Let the bodies hit the board.
Anything?
Yeah. I think this is a good hit.
Yeah.
I don't think he can, Antoine, but he can unmute you after the game for sure. We just heard a lot of your background noise from when you were
banish.
Okay. It happens. We're banishing the Moe from our grave.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't actually want to remove resources from our hand unless we absolutely have
This
to.
this one, right? The new 2?
The one that's trying to activate on the board right now. We negate that. He goes Fafnir, so we gotta keep him off bodies. Yeah, if he goes Fafnir after this, then it becomes... we can... Blackout. But, like, it just depends on what he does. He's got 5 cards in hand, and if he's got more engine than Alpha.
If there's not 3 cards on the field, can I still use Blackout?
Blackout has to target a worm and 2 other cards your opponent has.
Okay, so if he drops, so say he, nothing with this, right? Don't black out this, right?
I would
Pop
pop
this,
this, yeah.
yeah.
Slayer's right on this as well, too. Keep them off these 2 bodies here. Because it overlays into the ritual, like, sees monster that grabs the field spell that does a bunch of other nonsense.
Yeah.
His hand that we know about is exactly Ohime, Benten, and 3 unknowns. And I'm willing to bet those 3 unknowns are just more non-engine that doesn't do anything.
Okay.
That's another skill of Yu-Gi-Oh! That you get from years of just reps and practicing, and that's keeping track of what's in your opponent's hand.
Yeah, I'm just having a better idea. He's thinking about it. I think Nova.
Here's what we can do here. We can use Taya to make Boxia with one of our tokens.
Mm-hmm.
And we go Boxia to spin away the 2 back row he has. And Taya to send to the graveyard the Moyi. So that we can do that Boxia line and try to force out whatever points of interaction this guy has cooking. At this point, it's like...
Called by the grave.
Ooh. Yep. Yeah, those are common suspects. Like, it's good to suspect it. It always could be the case, but you just never know. But it's still okay to, like, anticipate what they might have to play around it. They think they're going to do a Chi-Zhao line. They don't know we have long one already. That's awesome. That helps us out tremendously. Yeah.
So now that call by, so I do long one, right?
All right. So check this out. So we're not going to involve Chi-Zhao. We're going to send Moyi to the graveyard here.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do here is we are going to use the Boxia specifically to pop the Monk. Because it still respects if they have Imperm. And we're going to use Boxia to pop Monk, revive Moyi, Moyi reveal Taya to summon a token.
Oh, because that's her effect. So then we bring Moyi to the... Yeah.
Yep. And this is the board where Dragite comes up, because this is a ritual deck that uses a bunch of spells, and we put a spell trap negate on the board.
Oh, yeah. Then a token. Taya. Because we don't want them to know that we got a long one.
Exactly. We're still going to use long one, but cut towards the last second possible.
Okay. And then we bring out who? Dragonite?
Dragite.
Dragite.
Because this will basically put him on, even if we can't kill them through lethal this turn, we can at least make it harder for them to play the game next turn.
That's 3 to 6. I mean, that's enough. Because if we do long one, that'd be enough with Defleur.
Oh, no, it absolutely will be. Moyi to draw here. If we draw another worm monster, then that would be even better to discard off of... Oh, is this Nibiru?
Yeah, Ash.
Oh, it's Ash. Oh, it's fine. Doesn't matter. The only thing that kills us here is exactly Nibiru, but I don't believe they have it, because they've been very patient on these triggers. So long one now here, discard Taya, summon out Baron, and burn for 12 and kill him into the sun.
Into the sun!
Hit him with that blast that sends him out of space!
Yeah, into another dimension. Put his ass in the shadow realm. No. Let's drop it. See what he got. So he would drop Nib right here, right? If he has something?
No. He would have dropped it before you summoned the Baron. For sure.
Oh, yeah, and he got the 1200, so even if that wasn't enough, we still have more. Cancel that. Don't want to do that to myself.
3K, 23. That's 8,300 points, and we just battled for game.
Game on the clock, a buzzer beater.
That's a nice game. That is a good game to know. Like, all right, we hit the choke points right,
and we got him with the final attack. Baron de Fleur, attack. Oh, you gonna ask me? What are you doing? What are you? Oh, I'm about to say, come on, the hell, let's go. Ah.
Good shit. Good shit.
Plat only. You gotta talk to me different now. Platinum tier ice is what you talk to me as. That's what you gotta do. Man, that was great. That's what I'm talking about. Fighting.
Yeah.
We got it fighting too. I ain't go against no bot.
Yeah.
I ain't go against no BS deck. I ain't go against nobody that's trying to sell their account. I went against a real fighter. And we found, with help of my guy Phoenix, we was able to find them choke points and choke them out.
Happy to help you, man. This is hey, I'm simply just the bird in your ear. That effort that you put into to actually play out that game, that's you, boss.
Hey man, I appreciate it, man. It wasn't the road that we thought it was gonna be initially, but it makes the wins feel better. It makes the wins feel better when you had to fight to get them. Oh, is this a wolf? Okay,
Yeah,
got a little wolf.
And that's how I got there. That's how I got in these platinum streets. I feel like a big timer. We platinum plus. And all I gotta say is thank you. Thank you to everybody who stopped in for 2 seconds, 2 hours, 20 minutes, every stream, 2 streams, 1 stream, half a stream, a quarter stream. Even the people who looked at it and said, nah. All you guys, thank you. Because without you, I wouldn't be here. And if I wanted to say the things that I learned in those 12 days is, number one, that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel community is amazing. And you are great people that want to see me win and other people win. And I want to make sure that I am cultivating that and helping other people that come after me. Number 2, Sword Soul. That deck is a great deck to start with. It's a great starter deck. Even though I've moved on to a different deck now, I've been doing Centurion, Bestial Centurion. And it's been working well for me. This is the deck that I'm going to use to push up to Masters, potentially, Centurion Bestial Fiendsmith. I wanted to go Tempai, but people was like, it's going to be expensive and it's probably going to get banned. So go with something else that you can still learn with the combos and stuff and then still be competitive. So it's the same type of idea as Sword Soul, competitive and learn, but this the heavy on the competition side. And it's just kind of like math in a sense. It's like, okay, we'll teach you pre-algebra, then we give you algebra, then we give you geometry, then we give you algebra 2, then we give you trig, then we give you calculus. Like, I think that's how I'm working my way up right now. I would say I'm in that algebra, geometry, algebra 2 space. I think that's where I am. I'm not in the trigs and calculus, maybe a little trig. When you be doing some algebra 2 and you think you got it down and they throw a little trig in there and you be like, hey, what's that? And they're like, oh, no, that's not, don't even worry about it. And then you get the trig and they throw a little calculus and they're like, hey, this ain't trig. And they be like, it is trig, but it's not trig, but it is. So, and then your professor, English ain't their first language, so it's like you got to fight your way through they heavy accent to learn the math. Like, that's, old stuff from the past is coming back. My high school and college years are coming back. But like it's not 2 + 2, but you also ain't throwing the alphabet in my math either. So it's that middle part before it gets too crazy. But I do feel like I'm excited for Diamond. I'm excited for Master. I know it's going to be frustratingly fun and maybe more so on the frustratingly side, but I am ready to attack it. Back to what I was saying though. My community, that's the number one thing that I learned. The Master Duel community is awesome. 2, Sword Soul is a great deck. How links work to link, chain linking as you will. Chaining 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4, all of that. I feel like I'm rapping 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Ice Daddy is about to come through your Master Duel door. So doing that, what else did I learn? I learned that you gotta think ahead. And I know there's a big thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, but you gotta think ahead to think ahead to think ahead. Okay, I got Mo Yi in my hand right now. I got Long Long in my hand right now. I could potentially get Sheesh out and Barone out, but how I'm gonna do that? Like, okay, but what if he imperms me? He or she imperms me. If I'm imperm, how do I get out of this imperm? When do I ash? When do I pull a maxi? And I do feel like that's something that I'm still learning is the choke points. Learning the choke points of like when to imperm, when to ash. It's like, okay, I imperm this, I stop this card from using this effect, but I only put this card out here So I contributed anyway. Like I wasn't gonna do anything. I baiting somebody. And I got baited a lot. Right when somebody hit the effect, I'd be like, Ash, Imperm. And then that was like, oh, okay, whatever. I was just linking this anyway. I was baiting you to throw out your stuff. And then I would just bring out the real monster. Now you don't have nothing to negate its effects. Now I'm about to floodgate you. And nobody likes floodgates. All my friends hate floodgates. So that's what I learned too, is like when to properly Ash, when to properly Imperm. I'm still learning that. But I feel like the genesis of it, the having the idea, because, you know, you guys have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel for years now, because it came out 3 years ago. So some of y'all, I was so blown away that somebody would put one card down. My opponent would be putting one card down. They're like, oh, that's Lab. Oh, that's White Forest. Oh, that's S-Force. Oh, that's Heroes. Dang, he playing Heroes? I haven't seen that. Like, you guys knew from one card. From one card. Sometimes y'all see somebody's sleeve. Oh, he's playing Centurion. Oh, that's Yubel from the sleeve. I'm like, he ain't even played the card yet. How y'all know what he about to play? It's like, when you play Master Duel for the past 3 years, you're gonna know. And by knowing that they knew the choke points, I didn't know the choke points. I didn't know where to break the chain. So these first 12 days, getting a platinum helped me realize that. Like, helped me start to be like, okay, now I still was making mistakes. I still make mistakes now. I still ask too late or too early. And then people be in the chat, oh, you should have impermed this. You should have asked this. It's like, I didn't know. And that's the thing, too, is like, you play so many different decks, you start to, like, forget the choke points. You be like, wait, do I supposed to stop that one? Or did I just waste my effect veil? Oh, man. So, for me, it was definitely a learning curve. It still is a learning curve. But for me to get to platinum in 12 days, the community is saying I am the next coming of Yami Yugi. So, I mean, that's why they call me Ice Moto, because, you know, I'm up next. But winning those duels do make you feel like you're Yami. Like, Drado, Monster Grado. Like, that's how I felt. Like, when you do that last attack to take their life points and the yellow bars come on the field, you feel like Yami, Drado, Monster Grado, when he was messing Weevil up. So I had a lot of fun those first 12 days. And those were one of the main things that I learned combos. Like the hard things that I know with my heart of heart that I walked away from and learned is sword soul combos and how chain links, chaining stuff together works, and how the sword soul combos work. How you do Moyi to get Shisao, and you do Long to get Baron, because it's 6 and 4 and instead of 4 and 4, which is 8 and stuff. So it's like just learning that whole thing, and then also the whole Tinyin play with the Ashuna and the Adhara and Vashuda and stuff like that. But at first I was trying to get Vashuda and stuff, all those cards off the field, not by links. I was just trying to get them off by either getting destroyed, and I would just put them out there to get destroyed to try to use their effect, versus just linking the monsters, taking them, using them as a tribute for the link, and then activating their effect like that. So that took some time to learn. And it was like, you should do this instead of this. So that's the main takeaway, I guess. The number one thing I learned outside of the community being great is the whole sword soul combo. That's what I learned. What I'm still learning, but I got the essence of, is when to max C, and when to Ash, when to Emperor, and when to use call by. Like the 9 is something 9, like the Divine 9 or something like that. No, Divine 9 is HBCU's Greek stuff. But trying the non-engine cards, I guess, if you will, which is another, it's a Master Duel word, engine, non-engine and engine, and Maxis was a part of that, Effect Veils was a part of that, Call By, and Ash, and just trying to figure out when to Ash stuff. And again, I lean on my community. They was telling me when, because, like I said, the chat was so delayed. I had to get on voice channels, and it was like immediate. All right, boom, 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 boom. So other than that, I'm trying to think of just those 12 days versus my whole time, because I really want to take you guys through it. But off the top of my head, that's what I learned. That's what I got out of those 12 days, my 12 days to platinum. And I'm appreciative of you guys. And I'm going to drop these videos once a week. I'm going to do like an update video. How was my week in Master Duel? Something like that. A week in the life of a Yugi Boomer or something like that. Something with Yugi Boomer. Something giving y'all an update of where I've been. But since I'm on day 45 right now, I want to give you guys a catch up, if you will, like a update, a couple weeks worth of updates to the 45, and then once I catch up to the 45 days or wherever I'm at by the time I shoot the video, then I'll treat it as a weekly thing. What do y'all want to see? Do y'all want me to talk less and just show you the duels? Do you just want me to say, hey, I'm Ice McGowan, this is the week for me, and then just play all of my favorite duels and then come at the end? All right, guys, peace out. Do you like it when I interject and talk and give y'all my ideas or how I feel about something? Let me know. Let me know. I really want this to be a collaborative effort between myself and my Master Duel community. So tell me what y'all want to see. I'm going to try different things. If you ask me, I like to talk. I like to give information. So if you like it how it is, or if you want more of me and less of the duels, let's talk about it. Let me know in the comments. Until then, peace. Oh yeah, I stream again. If you see this video, I've either already streamed or I'm about to stream. So look for the date, look for the time. I'm going to be streaming. Hop in the chat. Say, hey, I came here from your video. Say that. I want that. If I see that, man, I'm going to give you a shout out, because that's, I appreciate that. And if you've already been here, thank you for pulling back up. Thank you for showing me love. I would not be here without you. Peace.